With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And off we go from Jacksonville. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Stay right over. Go. Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, tomato. Front.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
On second down, Etienne once more. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 3.
Now Lawrence. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
Here's Fields. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. Way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. 49 yards. And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Nick Folk for the point after. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is. And his first throw of the game, but I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
That will be taken down at the 46-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. And the Jaguars first.
Another toe for Etienne. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and second down. Second and 6.
A gain of 4.
Handoff running left is Etienne. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Easy. Read a 44. Read a... Hey, I'm gun. 11. 13, loop. Go. Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look. They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Jets will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Fields. That's another one complete to Mitchell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Jets. First down.
Now Fields. It's caught. Mitchell. Down the left sideline. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Adonai Mitchell, 57 yards. And the Jets lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Now Folk for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Jupiter.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
12 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Etienne once more. And not a whole lot of room to operate there in the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now they'll throw it with Lawrence. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Hey, kill.
They'll run with Etienne. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
Easy.
Lawrence. Gets this one to Morris. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
On red. Son, son. Here we go, son.
They'll run with ETN. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
11.
One more time with ETN. Yeah, he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Now Lawrence changing the play. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He'll try and do this himself. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown Jaguars. Travis Hunter, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Jaguars take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. To try here for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And able to get this out to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw. There's Hall bringing in another one. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Jets are going to get a new set of downs.
They go in the empty set there, 5 receivers in the formation. Normally, you want to have a running back in the block, but in this case, he's lined up to the right, and he ends up getting the football. A lot of confusion calls defensively, and it turns into a big play.
Here we go. 11.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And they work this near the 5. They'll be stopped at the 6. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Go.
They'll run with Hall. And fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 21-7. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
All right, let's go.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Jaguars.
Here's Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. He finds his man, complete. That's Morris. Line of scrimmage to 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Lawrence will throw. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Hey, easy. 13 loop. Loop. Turn. This is hot. Here we go.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, Good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
To throw is Fields. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Big yardage that time for the Jets. 41 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And he gets it a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, son. Stay high.
Out of the gun, Fields. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Folks, kick is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
37. And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10.
Here's Lawrence to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Jets are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Here's Fields. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now it's Fields. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So that's going to push him back half the distance. Fields. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they'll walk him back half the distance.
Angel.
From his own end zone, Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. They'll throw again from their own end zone. And this complete to Mitchell.
Normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Easy.
Well, here we go on fourth down. Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down.
First down, Jaguars.